Afternoon baseball here on the show. It's the home opener of this new season between the Baltimore Orioles and the St. Louis Cardinals. Folks around here in high spirits. Matt Vasgersian with you on a day that's been circled on their calendars since about midwinter. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be really important for this pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, it will do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Jack Flaherty gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
Digging in now, Brooks Robinson, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They come in hoping not to fall too deep into an early season hole as they're just 1-5 to start the new campaign.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they've played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
2 balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter. A very fine afternoon for baseball. 67 degrees here at first pitch. Now the 2-1 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone on strikes to start the afternoon. And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Jose Iglesias. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's 0 for 5. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one got a piece of him.
Well, no one really likes getting plunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
In now for the O's, Eddie Murray. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. From the stretch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Row, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
Now it's 2-0. Iglesias, base runner at first with 1 out. 2 balls and a strike to the Orioles first baseman.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there, the old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
And he lays off again, ball 3.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Musial is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Batting fourth, the shortstop, Cal Ripken Jr.
So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Cal Ripken. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Here comes the first pitch.
That's the ball, low.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way.
Ball, that's it.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. On a gift of a swing there. It's 3-2 now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. One left for the Orioles. And now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. John Means will be the starter for the O's in this contest. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
So coming to the plate, Ozzie Smith. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Ozzie.
And the pitch. Bat explodes as this is popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
Batting second, the right fielder, Enos Slaughter.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Enos Slaughter. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now here it comes.
1-0.
Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today, they haven't quite been able to get on track yet. They come in 2-4 over their first 6 games.
Hey, why not get on a hot streak, Matty? They played really well yesterday. Continue that trend. Stay on the attack. See if you can get on a hot streak. Maybe rattle off 8 to 10.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with the single, setting the table for the big boys.
Standing in now, Stan Musial, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. The 0-1 pitch.
That's the ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Here's a look over to first. Runner back safely. Cold strike on the corner. Good changeup that time. The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
First offering on its way. Hit hard to short. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Yadier Molina is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Comes set, the 0-1.
1-1.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. One and two. Here it is. Off speed pitch, just missed inside. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Redbirds are turned away in the first. We're on to the second from St. Louis. Scoreless on the show. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring up the power hitting outfielder Trey Mancini.
Number 16, Trey Mancini.
First pitch coming, here it is. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
Swing and a line drive, but a foul ball. The 1-2 pitch.
2-2 the count. No,
Ball
that's
3. 3-2 now.
Full count.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, number 24.
Ready now for Baltimore, DJ Stewart. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He's set and the pitch.
1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just to give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
The 1-0 home. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Again, a 1-2. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Hit to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. A toss behind the back. And there's one away.
Batting seventh, the left fielder, number 25, Anthony Santander.
Anthony Santander, the next to bat. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And a slider bounces, and that'll get on by. And no advance. It's ball one. The 1-0 home.
That's the ball. Oh, yeah. 2 balls, 1 strike.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. The 3-1 pitch.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Locks him up for strike 3.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Comes set, the 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
And a beautiful knuckle curve in there for a called strike 3, and that will be out number 3. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Through an inning and a half, no score on the show. So striding forward now, Paul Goldschmidt. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Paul Goldschmidt.
First delivery to him on the way. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. The windup and the 0-1. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. And he fouls this one off. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. A ball that's tarrying. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes one swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Lou Brock, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. A runner at second, nobody out. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here it comes on 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. To first. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
Batting it, the third baseman, Tommy Edman.
Into the box now, Tommy Edman. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
No score here, but a potential run is 90 feet away with 1 gone. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect. But if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Here's the 0-2. Line toward the alley in left center. And it's the Cardinals that'll strike first here, and that base hit makes it a 1-0 ball game.
This team's been in a pretty bad funk, D-Row. They've had a difficult time scoring and winning any game, so to strike early, that RBI single right there is awfully big.
Yeah, and hopefully the pitcher's able to breathe a sigh of relief, Dan, like you say all the time. Give me some early runs and let me relax and attack the zone.
I've always said, D-Row, you score me 6 runs, I'm going to win a lot of games.
At the plate, Lane Thomas, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 pitch is in off the plate. Ozzie Smith waits on deck. Fouled off. Now the 3-2 pitch. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. To second for 1. Over to Murray. They get the double play, and the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Stepping into the box, Austin Wynns, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. First offering on its way. Ball 1.
Oh, that's in.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
The 2-2. Gets him looking up around the letters. So one man gone now as we give you a look at the standings in the NL Central as you see where the Cardinals find themselves to this point in the season. To the plate now, Brooks Robinson. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 1-0 home.
That's the ball. That's inside.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Bases are empty, one man out.
Good.
And that's in there, 2-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Striding forward now is the DH, Jose Iglesias. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch coming, here it is.
Ball.
Hey, you think the game plan is to pitch this guy inside? They plunked him in the first at bat, and they're clearly coming right back in again.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Yeah.
2-1.
2 balls. 1
Orioles
strike.
still looking for their first hit of the ball game. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, look at the dive. The throw. He is out. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Now to the plate, Ozzie Smith, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Not shortstop, Ozzie Smith.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch runs up and gets this one down, and he won't take any chances on that one as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Swing and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. Murray is over and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 9, Enoch Slaughter.
Settling in now, Enos Slaughter. He singled his last time up. Now here it comes.
Yeah.
And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Man, a pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
The 1-2. Ground ball left side. Throw in time at first for route number 2.
Up next for the Cardinals, the left fielder, Dan Musial.
Now in the box, Stan Musial. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals, but they lead it 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Eddie Murray.
Eddie Murray.
Now here it comes. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
Thomas has it for route number 1.
The batter, number 8, shortstop, Cal Ripken Jr.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Cal Ripken, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now the pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. To 2-2 now.
2-2.
No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Trey Mancini.
So here's Trey Mancini, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. Mancini, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He was an 8th round selection back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Mancini now.
2-2.
Here now the 2-2.
Full count.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They still trail 1-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Rogers Hornsby. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
See ya.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. Therefore, it is Mancini, and that's the first out of the inning.
Number 4, Yadier Molina.
Coming to the plate now, Yadier Molina. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
And this one runs up high, ball 1. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. The 1-2 pitch.
2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Pitch on the way. Slow roller down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And the pitch. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Stewart will range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Up next for the Cardinals, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and stepping in, the power hitting first baseman Paul Goldschmidt. Now here it comes.
Ball.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you can rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Slider, but that's below the knees, and it's 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Up and out over the plate, but a called strike. 2-1.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Lined but speared on a hop. Throw onto the first baseman Murray, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Cardinals, but they're on top 1-0. Welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Leading off the inning, DJ Stewart, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. Now the pitch. 2-1 pitch is a knuckle curve taken for called strike 2. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
In now, Anthony Santander. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. And it's fouled away. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And another foul ball. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get fouled. The 1-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Reined in on to first, and there were 2 down. Digging in, Hanser Alberto. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
No, that's down.
Alberto has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is. He shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Two out, nobody on. Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2.
No, that missed.
Austin Wynns would be next. The 3-2 pitch. Slow roller out to short. He's right there. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. It remains 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and in steps the all-time Cardinal great Lou Brock.
The designated hitter.
First pitch on its way. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. And it's 1-1 to Brock.
1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch is a missed drag bunt attempt for a strike.
1-2 to count.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. The next 1-2 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Stepping in now, Tommy Edman. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike one.
0-1.
And there's ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Outside in a full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate now, Lane Thomas. Fouled off. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Windup and the 0-1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Alberto gloves it. Throw on to the first baseman Murray, and that retires the side. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Top half of the sixth about to get started, and now it'll be the catcher, Austin Wynns.
Austin Wynns.
Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and one strike. 0-1 pitch on its way. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The third baseman, number 5, Brooks Robinson.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Brooks Robinson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball one. The 1-0 home.
Yeah, what?
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Back goes Thomas. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jose Iglesias.
Ready for another shot now. Jose Iglesias comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. And a slider tails outside for ball one.
1 ball, no strike.
Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now. Iglesias, 30 years of age. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They trail this one 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Ozzie Smith. First pitch coming, here it is. Fastball just misses, that's ball 1. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. And that's just off the corner and low, ball 2. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
So striding in, Enos Slaughter. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. After the walk, a quick check on first. Throw is up the line as it gets away. And now, in fact, they'll tag him out at second base, trying to advance on the bad throw. What a break there. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. One out, nobody on. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. In there, 1-2 now.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Lays off, 2-2 now. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far on this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
So now to the plate, Stan Musial. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Redbirds down quietly. They lead it 1-0. So stepping in, Eddie Murray. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
All right, let's address the elephant in the room right here. This guy's absolutely dealing, throwing a no-hitter, but that pitch count's getting up there. He's going to have to be super efficient in these later innings if his manager's going to give him a shot.
Hit hard back up the middle. He's got it. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Cal Ripken, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. First offering on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 16, Trey Mancini.
Stepping in, Trey Mancini. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Digging in to try it again, DJ Stewart. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
First pitch coming, here it is. And the slider gets the call on the inside corner.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
2 out with the man at first. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Grounded softly to the right. Clips it behind his back. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Orioles lead 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Michael Rooker gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Michael Rooker.
Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Rogers Hornsby.
Rogers Hornsby.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. 2 balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Now batting, catcher, Yadier Molina.
Now at the plate, Yadier Molina. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch.
No, that missed. That's the ball. 1-0.
Hard on the ground towards short. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. The 0-1 delivery. A bullet to first base. Quick step to the bag is not in time for the double play.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Lou.
Coming forward now is the Cards' designated hitter, Lou Brock. No hits to this point. He's set. Here it comes. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Here it comes on 0-2. This is in the air to right. Mancini makes the catch for out number 3. 1 left for the Cardinals, but they're up 1-0. Giovanni Gallegos will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 65, Giovanni Gallegos.
Brian Roberts will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Roberts.
On to the 8th now, as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
The 2-0 on the way. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to 3rd, and no swing. It's ball 3. That one's in there. 3-1. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Full count, 3-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And it's fouled away.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. In the air, out to right. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Cardinals are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Boy, Matty B, this is the case of what could have been. 0 hits allowed, not a complete game. It would have been nice to see what this guy would have been able to do if he was left in here all the way to the end.
Into the box now, Hanser Alberto, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Oh, 1, here it comes. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
To the plate now, Austin wins. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A 1-0 delivery. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They still trail 1-0. Richard Blyer will come on out of the bullpen, as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Number 48, Richard Blyer.
Austin Hayes is into the ball game now, as he'll take over out in left field.
21, Austin Hayes.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Tommy Edman.
Meeting up the 3rd baseman, Tommy Edman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 and 2 is the count.
The 1-2.
That's the ball.
Hit out towards second. Alberto fields it cleanly. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The center fielder, number 35, Wade Thomas.
At the plate, Lane Thomas, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drilled down the line. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box, Ozzie Smith. And he puts it on the ground to second. There's 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Jason Isringhausen comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Jason Isringhausen.
All set to start the ninth in this one, and set to go as the third baseman, Brooks Robinson.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Isringhausen has tossed more than 1,000 innings at the big league level and hangs an ERA just a little over 3.5. And Robinson behind 0-2 now.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
Popped up. Goldschmidt in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ready with another two-strike offering.
That's inside.
Well, that's pretty much a no-brainer right there. If a guy misses that bad on a curveball, you've got to throw him another one. That was better recognition there.
And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the ninth. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
The way he's been able to command his fastball those first two pitches, don't be shocked if he goes back in there again or goes up under his chin or nasty slider down and away. He has opened up his full arsenal.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Number 33, Eddie Murray.
Digging in once again, Eddie Murray. He is the last man to stand in the way of possible history here this afternoon. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey, if you're going to get a swing on a pitch that far in off the plate, pretty much options are wide open.
The 0-1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. 43,975 fans on their feet now here in St. Louis. Swing and a miss, and he's got it. A no-hitter.
Yeah, you know what's amazing? A combined no-hitter is even more rare than a complete game no-hitter. So it's not something you see every day or every year for that matter. And that's what you call a total team effort.
Watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, probably the easiest player of the game decision we'll have to make all year. He got some help along the way from his defense, but all in all, this was his show, and he winds up in the history books with a no-hitter.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals, 1 run on 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Orioles, no runs on no hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, a swift 2 hours and 19 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, 46,000. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us and remind you to please drive home safely.